Hello students, today's class English for class 10 unit 1 poem Life. The title of the poem is Life, written by the poet Henry van Dyke. So you are all interested to listen to poems, read poems and enjoy singing poems also. So it is a memory poem written by Henry van Dyke. So as it is a memory poem, you can learn by music or like a song. If you study means it is easy for you. So shall we try? Life, Henry van Dyke. Let me but live my life from year to year with forward face and unreluctant soul, not hurrying to, not turning from the goal, not mourning for the things that disappear in the dim past, not holding back in fear from what the future wails, but with a whole and happy heart that pays its toll to youth and age and travels on with cheer. So let the wave wind up the hill or down, over rough or smooth, the journey will be joy. Still seeking what I sought when but a boy, new friendship, high adventure and a crown. My heart will keep the courage of the guest and hope the roads lost and will be the best. My heart will keep the courage of the quest and hope the roads lost and will be the best. By Henry van Dyke. So the poet name is Henry van Dyke. He is an American author, poet and educator. He is a clergyman. His lifetime 1852 to 1933. He was elected to the American Academy of Arts and Letters. He received many other honors. He says, be glad of life because it gives you the chance to love, to work, to play and to look up at the stars. This is also the quote by our poet Henry van Dyke. It is a sonnet. This poem is a sonnet. Shakespeare, the father of English literature, he wrote a lot of sonnets. This poem also a sonnet. What is a sonnet? This poem, Life, has 14 lines. Any poem with 14 lines, here 1 to 8 line octave. Then last 6 lines are called sestet. First 8 lines octave, last 6 lines are called sestet. So let us see the poem. Every line by line we will read. I will explain, then easily you can understand. If you sing like a poem, you can easily memorize. So that I tried. If it is not nice, please have some adjustment. Now let us see the first line. Let me but live my life from year to year. See, so if you see the PowerPoint picture, year, so many years. Here it is given 1941 to 2024. Then calendar is here. The time clock also here. It shows about how the year to year the age is going on increasing. We are celebrating birthdays every year. So let me but live my life from year to year. So every year we are growing, our life is going on. So live happily. Let me live every year happily. That is the idea of our ideal poet Henry van Dyke. You can see the first line here. In the next line, with forward face and unreluctant soul. With forward face. Here you can see the forward face. நேர்கொண்ட பார்வை சொல்வாங்க இல்லையா? So forward face and unreluctant soul. Unhappy na நமக்கு நெகட்டிவாக தெரியும். Unreluctant நெகட்டிவ் ஃபீல் பண்ணுவீங்க. But it is willingness. போயத்தில் தான் அப்படி யூஸ் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. எல்லா இடத்துலையும் இது யூஸ் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. But poet used here. for stressing the importance of the willingness. ஸோ அன்ரிலக்டன்ட் சோல், நம்மளோட சோல் ஆன்மா வந்து வில்லிங்காக எதையுமே செய்யணும், நேர்கொண்ட பார்வையாக நம்ம வாழ்க்கையில் முன்னேறணும் அப்படிங்கிறது நம்ம பொயட்டோட அறிவுறுத்தல் இந்த பொயத்தில். வித் ஃபார்வர்ட் ஃபேஸ் அண்ட் அன்ரிலக்டன்ட் சோல். See, the picture clearly depicts you. I can be happy, I can willing to do anything, though the roads are very hard, rough, no clear way, but I can willingly do anything in life. With that mood, I can move on. Next line, not hurrying to, not turning from the goal. For this meaning, not hurrying to means you are not in a hurry, you are living in a life, you are going on in your life, don't be in a hurry. Relax and move on. Not turning from the goal. Everybody has some goals. So according to the goal, you move on. Have some relaxation. No need to hurry. See this picture here, two little boys. If they are hurried, it means they will have some problem. They can't cross the road. They have the dangerous path in between, before them. So, but they are not hurrying, but they are not turning from the goal. They are going towards the goal, but not in a hurry. See the picture, how patiently they are going. They are not in a hurry, but they are not turning from the goal also. They are going towards the goal, not in a hurry. So that is clearly depicted in this picture. Now we see, not mourning for the things that disappear. Mourning, have you heard about mourning? In any dead body means you will mourn for the death of somebody. Any sadness, depression, you will be mourning, crying. So here, what the poet says is, not mourning for the things that disappear. மறைஞ்சு போனதுக்காக, பாஸ்டில் நடந்த கஷ்டங்களுக்காக எத்தனையோ மறைஞ்சு போயிருக்கோம், உனக்கு கிடைக்காம போயிருக்கோம். டோன்ட் திங்க், டோன்ட் மோர்ன், டோன்ட் க்ரை ஃபார் தட், லீவ் இட், லெட் தெம் கோ, மூவ் ஆன் ஹாப்பிலி. Next, what is next? With hope, you move on. That is the idea of the poet here. Not mourning for the things that disappear. See the picture, that kite is moving away, she lose it, but okay, let it go, I'll get something new. Like that she has to develop her mind. So not mourning for the things that disappear. உன்னை விட்டு போனது கூட நீ நினச்சி அழுதுட்டு இருக்கக்கூடாது. You have to move on with hope. That is the meaning of this line. Next line, in the dim past, nor holding back in fear. In the dim past, see here in this picture, the dim past is described. Not bright. In the front, far away, have the brightness. Near you, you have some darkness. So dim past, nor holding back in fear. If in your past you have some problems, in your life you will have some difficult situations, that will be dim, darkness. Nor holding back in fear. அதையே பிடிச்சிட்டு அப்படியே பயத்தோடு இருக்கக்கூடாது. So live it. Don't keep on thinking about the past and difficult situations, your losses, your dangerous things, whatever happened in your life. Don't think. Live it. In the dim past, nor holding back in fear. அதிலேயே எப்படி பின்னாடி நின்றுட்டு இருக்கக்கூடாது, பிடிச்சிட்டு பயந்துட்டு. Move on. Carry on. Happily. Face your life happily with optimistic feeling. Hopefully you move on. Carry on with your life. That is given in this next part. From what the future wails, but with a whole. From what the future wails, but with a whole. Here it describes about your future. We talk about the past, now we think about the future. From what the future wails, but with a whole. In future பற்றியும் கவலைப்பட வேண்டாம், பாஸ்ட்டை பற்றியும் கவலைப்பட வேண்டாம். Don't have the fear for the future. Don't have the tears for the past, but have the cheer in your present. Keep on going with cheers in your present. Don't have tears for the past. Don't have fear for the future. Be cheerful. Have cheers at present and carry on happily in your life. So that is described in this line. Next line, and happy heart that pays its toll. Happy heart. The heart is happy means everything will be coming out happy reflections. Whatever comes from your heart, if your mind is happy, your heart is happy, filled with happiness, whatever you do will be in a happy mood. It reflects happiness only. Happy heart that pays its toll. So be happy always. Next line, to youth and age and travels on with cheer. From your babyhood to the old age. Since the childhood, then youth, then old age, you have a lot of problem in life. But don't be upset. Don't think of the past. Don't have the fear for the future. But at present, live happily. Enjoy life. With hope, you move on. That is given in this line. To youth and age and travels on with cheer. Always travels with cheerfulness, happiness. Don't have any fear. Have cheer. Then comes, so let the way wind up the hill or down. So let the way wind up the hill or down. In your ways, உங்கள் வழிகளில் up and down வரலாம். Contrast is described here. Up, down. Up you will go, down you will come. The paths will be rough or smooth. But don't mind. You confidently move on in your life with hope, with happiness. That is described in this line. Next line, over rough or smooth, the journey will be joy. See, the happy journey is going on. Train journey, ship, flight, bus, car, auto, so many varieties of journey we have already. Over rough or smooth, in rough or smooth, every places, the journey will be joy, happiness, full of happiness. So, you don't worry about the past or future. You must think of the present situation and move on happily in your happy journey. Over rough or smooth, the journey will be joy, only happiness. Then you see the next part. Still seeking what I sought when but a boy. Still seeking what I sought when but a boy. Still, you must seek only what is in your life when but a boy. From the boyhood to old age, you have a lot of things in your life. Since you are a child, you are searching for something in your life. When you are youth, you are also searching for something special. When you are becoming old also, you have the search. You are going on searching for something. You are seeking for something. But that is some variation, but it is still in your life, from the childhood to the old age. Still seeking what I sought when but a boy. Then see the next line. New friendship, high adventure and a crown. You will get what? New friendship you can get. You will have high adventure and a crown. New friendship every age. Childhood also you have friendship. Youth also you have friendship. Then in old age also. High adventure also you can find out in childhood. Then youth. Then in your old age. Then you can get the crown. When you are a baby also, you achieve something and you are getting some crown, some prizes, some appreciation. When you are growing young also, you will have a lot of adventures, so many programs you will attend, you will get a lot of prizes, applauses, crown you are getting. Though you are becoming old, you will have good friendship, you will do a lot of adventures and a crown also waiting for you. See the picture, it shows the new friendship, then adventure, then here the crown is waiting for you. So, be happy and try to achieve your crown. Next line shows, my heart will keep the courage of the quest. My heart. In my heart, I will keep the courage of the quest. See, this picture describes, it is searching for the long life. Till the death, we are searching for something. We long for something. From the childhood till the old age, we are longing to see something, acquire something, gain something. But till we couldn't reach something. Something we will get, a lot of things we will miss. Everything we can't get. So still, from the childhood, we are thinking of so many things to be achieved, going on searching for that. That search for the achievement is started from the childhood, ends in the old age. But till death also we don't have the satisfaction with our searches. We have the thirst for knowledge, thirst for gaining a lot of fame and so many prizes, applauses. That is the nature of the human beings. My heart will keep the courage of the quest. That is described here. Next one. And hope the road's last turn will be the best. Last but not the least, what the poet says here. And hope The road's last turn will be the best. Hope everywhere you go. Don't have fear. Don't lose your courage. With hope, with confidence, you go on in your road of life. The road is last turn. Every place have a turn. In your, for example, in your 10th standard, a turning point for your life to choose the next part. In your 12th standard, another turning point to aim for the future. Then after finishing your career in the college life, you have to turn some turning points in your life. Then after that you will get married, then children, a lot of turning points in your life. So you must have the hope. The road's last turn will be the best. You have the maturity to face the life with so many turns, that too to get the best. So you hope for the best. Don't have the fear. Don't afraid of anything in life. Though you have a lot of problem in your life, the path is up and down or rough or smooth. Life is not a bed of roses. It is full of thorns. But we have to face life with confidence and hope and courage. Don't have any fear. Like our poet Henry Van Dyke says, our Henry Van Dyke stresses here, we must have the optimistic feeling. Always be optimistic and try to achieve in your life happiness. You must have courage. You must have the hope. You must have no fear. Don't fear. God is near. Success is sure. That is the special thing in this poem, life. As you are in 10th standard, you are entering the turning point. Next point, turning point is for your higher studies. At this time, it will be very useful to listen to our poet's words. Henry Van Dyke says, be optimistic, hope for the best. The main thing is, don't have the bad past. Don't think of the past. Don't have the fear for the future. You must be cheerful at present. Enjoy life, move on, happily go in life. Don't bother about the disturbances, problems, troubles, depression, sadness, anything. Nothing will spoil you. With hope, if you move forward, you can achieve anything in life. You can get your crown. You know what is crown? Greedam pathirupinga illaya? So like that you will achieve greatness. Then you have so many figures of speech here, poetic devices we can see at the previous things. In the poem, full poem we have seen, no? So let us see what are the things given by the poet here, the figure of speech. See this poem. Now what we have studied? The poem Life. Who is the poet? What is the name of the poet? Yes, Henry Van Dyke. We saw his picture, his specialities. We have studied the poem. So we read the poem, every word by word, line by line we learnt. Now it's clear for you. Now we are going to see exam basis. What are the questions will be asked? Here no synonyms, antonyms and all. Here they'll ask only comprehension, appreciation questions. 4 lines will be given. They'll ask you to find out what are the rhyming words given in the lines. Then what are the rhyme scheme given in the given lines. Then they'll ask what is the figure of speech mentioned here. Sometimes they will give some 4 lines. They'll ask some comprehension questions. Poetry appreciation. You have to learn such things. You can easily answer. Only 1 word question only. So 1 mark they'll give. Within a line, you can study happily and easily. Very interesting. So always be happy. Happily study. Don't have any fear. Be happy to learn your lessons. With happiness, if you learn, you will be happily achieve a lot. Okay. Now let us see the figure of speech here. First, 4 lines you take. Let me but live my life from year to year with forward face and unreluctant soul, not hurrying to, not turning from the goal, not mourning for the things that disappear. Here, what are the rhyming words given? Can you find out? Try to find out. Yes, first line, last word, year. Then you see, 4th line, last word, disappear. Year, disappear. Is it rhyming? Yes, it is rhyming. Soul, goal. Soul, goal. That also rhyming. So these are the 4 words, rhyming words you pick out from the given lines. For this you will get 1 mark for the rhyming words. Year, disappear. Soul, goal. Like this. For the next 4 lines, shall we find out the rhyme scheme? In the dim past, nor holding back in fear from what the future wails, but with a whole and happy heart that pays its toll to youth and age and travels on with cheer. From these 4 lines, shall we find out the rhyme scheme? How to find out rhyme scheme? Already studied in 9th standard. So, it's not difficult for you. Will you try? Yes. Fear is the last word. So, you can underline fear and put A. Small letter A. You will put a hyphen and put A. Then, what is next? Second, whole. Whole is the word you underline. For the whole, you put fear, whole. Is it rhyming or not? No. So, no rhyming means you can put A for fear. Then whole, you put B. Then you see the third line. Third line, last word, tall. Whole, tall. It looks same. Rhyming same. So, whole, tall. So, what you put for whole? B. So, you underline tall, put a small hyphen and put B there. Small letter. Everything should be in small letter. So, first fear, you put A. Whole, B. Then tall. Again B. Then come to the last line. Last word, cheer. What is the first line last word? Fear. Then fourth line last word, cheer. Now we are taking second part. 5 to 8. First 4 line already we have seen. 5 to 8 we are seeing now. So here in this first line fear, last line cheer. Fear, cheer. Is it rhyming? Yeah, it's rhyming. So it is given as fear A means cheer also A. Whole B, so tall also B. Whole, tall B. Fear, cheer A. So what will be the rhyme scheme here? You have to take down and write A, B, B, A. A, B, B, A. That is the rhyme scheme given in this 4 lines. So we have seen rhyming words, rhyme scheme. Then what is the next one? Alliteration. You already seen a lot of exercises. You have done a lot of exercises in the previous classes. In the 9th standard, you have a good practice. Now let us find out the alliteration given in the next line. Shall we find out in the so let the way wind up the hill or down? So alliteration means you must see the first letter of each word. If anything repeated, then you have to underline the same letter, then take down and write that word by underlining the same letter, first letter. That is consonant sound. Okay, vowels, consonants you all already know. Now, so let the way wind up the hill or down. If you take this line, can you find out the alliteration here? See, so, let, the, way, wind. So, you can see 2 W's. Way also 1 W, wind also 1 W. So, you can underline both the words. So, W, way, underline W. In wind, you underline W. So, 2 letters are underlined. What are the same letters? W is the alliterated words here in the line given. Then you see up, the, hill, or down. So, mainly you can say the also, but main words here, way, wind. So, W you can given as the alliteration. Then you see the rhyme scheme for all the line of the poem. First 4, next 4, like that. Any 4 lines they will give. You will be asked to write the rhyming scheme. For rhyme scheme, definitely they will give 4 lines. For rhyming words, they will give 2 lines or 4 lines. There you can easily find out. But for alliteration, single line you can find out alliteration. 1 or 2 lines they will give sometimes. First line or second line you can also find out the same words. For example, you see second line of the poem, with forward face and unreluctant soul. forward face. What are the alliterated words here? Can you try? Forward, face. Other letters are W, A, U, S, but no companion for them. With company, what is given here? F. Forward, F is the first letter. Face, F is the first letter. If you underline F, then you take down and write forward and face, underline F. So that is the alliteration given in these lines. Like this, every line you can analyze. Then you can see another figure of speech, dim past. Where you can find out dim past? From the top, you see fifth line. From the top, fifth line. In the dim past, nor holding back in fear. In the dim past, nor holding back in fear. Here, what is the figure of speech given? They'll ask in the exam. Can you find out? What are the figure of speeches you know? Are you familiar with simile, metaphor, onomatopoeia? A lot of figure of speeches, personification. Okay, what is given here? In the dim past, nor holding back in fear. Dim past you can underline and you can write, dim past is the metaphor. It refers to the past life that is full of darkness, dim past. So, simile means like will come, the like is hidden, life is like a dream. Life is like a dream means if like is coming out, exposing means that is simile. But here dim past, no like, past life is like darkness, not given like that, dim past it is given. So, it is hidden simile, like is not there, it is a metaphor, dim past. So, another two things, contrast is referred here. You can see, for example, next last stanza, last 6 lines. So led the way, wind up the hill or down. Up, down, you can underline, up, down, that is the contrast. Going up, coming down, contrast. Life is full of ups and downs. So up, down, that is referred as contrast. Then rough, smooth. Can you find out where is rough, smooth? Yeah, only next line. Over rough, smooth, the journey will be joy. So rough, smooth. Rough, very hard. Smooth, very soft and smooth. So it is also contrast. So you can understand the figure of speech contrast here. So fully you can analyze line by line, you can read the poem and easily find out what are the figure of speeches given here. What are the things we referred, just now we talked about, no? Can you repeat? Yes. Rhyming words, rhyme scheme, then contrast and metaphor. Okay. Are you clear now? Have you all understood? Clearly you read the poem thoroughly, once or twice or thrice, continuously if you are going on reading, easily you can memorize the poem. Word by word you memorize the spelling. As it is a memory poem, like a song you sing together with your friends, then easily you can memorize the poem, you can easily learn, you will get good marks. Every exam you will get 5 marks for the memory poem. So easily you can score if you repeatedly reading or writing. Always practice maketh a man perfect. Not only reading, but you must write. So, one time writing is equal to 10 times studying. So, make it a policy to write down, then clear your mistakes, doubts, everything you clear. Underline your mistakes and correct it. Again and again, if you write means you will score a lot of good marks always. Wish you all the best. God bless you. Thank you.